judges the flight to the ball, and unlucky for Tuks.
Look, unlucky miscalculation of the ball, an early jump from the player, Baloi, who was already out, and he just miscalculated the jump, and they just had to run him down. But the challenge is that the keeper had already committed, you know, and then the ball hit the far post. He was just right there on time, Munar, to just tap it into the back of the net.
Yep, Patel hoping his teammates would be the quickest onto the ball after the initial save. It wasn't to be. It rolled for Torino, and well, the good times kept on rolling.
Look, they kept on rolling for sure. Raut right there, he ran them down. Again, he poked the ball with his toes. He cannot score like that. But nonetheless, the goal still came back in. We can still say it's an own goal or what?
Well, he doesn't touch it. It actually hits the ground. Then it's spinning off of the keeper, and that spinning action, of course, helps it hit the ground and the surface and run away from not only the defender but from Rauti, who was hoping to finish it off just to be sure. Didn't need to in the end. Credited with that goal. For the University of Pretoria, after the first 15 minutes of the 3 goals conceded, it got much better for them. They played much better football, but couldn't find the openings for shots at goal and goal attempts. Those are proving difficult for them, and while they'll be looking to improve, firstly to hold on to the ball maybe a bit more, and to spread out those attacks, whilst Torino haven't attacked all too much more than University of Pretoria. They have found the penetration that Tuks are struggling at finding. Is Torino leading and comfortable at half-time? Welcome back for the start of the second half with Torino comfortable with a 3-0 scoreline. All 3 goals scored, well, run about inside 15, make that 16 minutes. In an opening blitz from the Italian outfit that the side from Tshwane Pretoria had no answer for, although things got better for Tshwane in the second period of that first half. 4 changes being made by Torino here. The coach Marco Sesia making sure many men as possible have a run out here, and that has been the beauty of this tournament, of course, with each team playing the same number of games. Game time will not be an issue no matter where you finish, which is the reason why we've got playoffs starting from the very last of positions. So Gabriel Graziani amongst those that will have come on, as well as Alessandro Olio, Alessandro Coppola, another that's come on, and Paulo Matera. Second half, we'll see Torino attacking to the right of your picture, and the University of Pretoria attacking to the left. One of the men on in Coppola will be one you can't miss. Easily the tallest man in this tournament, I do believe it's safe to say, operating in the middle of the field for Torino, as he has throughout this tournament, barring one game where they had a standing off and he was in the middle of the field. Good hard running on the near side, and well, he's had a few of those moments as Silotola for the University of Pretoria.
Oh, he's trying something. He tries to get into the box, try and run them down, maybe dribble them a little bit, step over, or a combination play would work for them, but it's good that they're playing in the opponent's half most of the time.
Also, I've seen a bit of a hustle from the University of Pretoria in the attacking areas and trying to make things happen here, and well, that won't count as a goal. To believe the whistle had gone. The time the ball found its way into the back of the net for the foul then on the goalkeeper in Chif.
Well, Rukuja Kuno decided to just push the keeper as compared to him jumping for the ball. Obviously, the keeper has got the advantage of the hands. So when the ball is high up there and you're trying to compete with him, the hands always reach for the ball. So Kuno decided to actually foul the keeper.
Another foul. Very keen game in the first half. No yellow cards shown. Again, you can look forward to the TUT ladies up against JVWFC. TUT, that being the Tshwane University of Technology. Well, if memory serves me right, in the varsity football scene, you played for TUT 3 or 4 years ago in the opening year that we covered varsity football in your World of Champions in the Nyamani year, the Nyamani era, maybe I should call it. Were you also a victim of these?
I was a victim of Nyamani, I can tell you that. Terrorizing us, turning and taking shots all the time.
Yeah?
Oh, he deserves the call up after that.
So for any of our viewers that don't understand what I mean by victim of ease, more of course the man between the sticks for the Tshwane University of Technology back all those years ago. What an exciting year it was as Torino find yet another exciting moment, the most exciting of the second half in getting things started. Back to scoring ways here with Tuks having changed goalkeepers and Butu now introduced him to the game. It hasn't taken him long to concede, just 2.5 minutes.
Look at how Munarek protects the ball actually. There he goes, and then he shows the players. They all behind him. That's why I'm saying avoid letting them to play the ball most of the time, because the strength right there is not going to allow you guys to win the ball. The moment they shield you, they put you behind, they get the advantage, they can fall at any time. That's why you saw David Munarek just putting his body up front and just placing the ball into the back of the net.
It's his second of the game, Munari. What's been interesting with him, he hasn't been involved in much of the build-up plays. He's just been popping up to finish on a couple of occasions now.
Not troubled that much, Munare, so he's just easy, chilling, waiting for the ball to come in and just convert the chances that he gets.
Now, Fitness Fits will be in action later on in the day against Mamelodi Sundowns in a game you don't want to miss in the way of true South African talents. And they really are two talented squads that have been amongst the most entertaining, the best 4 in this tournament that has included, aside from Nigeria, being amongst the best 4, making the top 2, and of course Atletico Madrid, youngsters as well. But the brass band from the Bidvest Stadium has arrived. They, well, arrived a little late. They missed the first half, just in time for the start of the second, or just after the second half, and you can hear them in the background. They have provided the ambiance in the background, and are making up for lost time in the 30 minutes they missed in the first half. Surely.
If you were to pick an instrument from the band right now, which one would you like to play? Or one that you can play?
I think I'd be best at learning the drums. I think I'd catch on to that the quickest. Remember, all of us growing up used to play with the sticks and the coffee cans. Everyone used to play that tune. means stop the dogs, stop the dogs, stop the dogs. Here come the scouts. And of course, back in the townships in the 80s, the scouts would go on parade sometimes up and down the street, and the idea is to make sure your vicious dogs stay in the yard so the scouts can pass by in their uniforms and everybody else can marvel at the young men.
And we used to play good old games.
That's the tune everybody could play. Quickly out of his goal post to deal with the danger then. Now he's Putu. Of course, if you weren't with us in the first half, he was watching on from the sidelines. He's come on here for Tariq Patel, who conceded 3. And for Tariq, he conceded the 3rd minute of the game. And, well, for Putu, came on. And after coming on, he conceded in the 3rd minute of the second half.
Confidence killer right there.
Yeah. Right at the start, you get a telling blow to knock you back. Good goalkeeping on the other side by the Torino man as they look to build from the back, and such is their confidence. I've seen them playing very direct and getting it forward. They've done so quickly throughout that first half. Again, looking to find the movement of those from the deep lying areas. Olio with the 6 on his back.
Torino have slowed down the pace of the game because they want to control it. Remember, now they are ahead with goals, so they don't really need to rush into the final third of tags and try and get chances. Maybe they want to score the equivalent goals as they've conceded.
Nice, powerful run straight down the middle then, and well, trying to take matters into his own hands and make things happen with the enterprising run right from the central areas then. It needed the block in the end to stop the movement of Zico February. Big man is February. Can't miss him in the tax back 4. Good hard running here on this near side, and Kotelelo Mutupa is the man that's brought down hard in probably the most physical of contact we've seen so far, and what has been a clean match so far, Mo.
Well, it has been a clean match so far, but this was just late for him. He was already beaten. I mean, he could have just let him run, and his fellow teammates would just follow him, and then he could regroup as early as possible. But this is in their own half, and Tuks are looking for these opportunities. They'll definitely run you down when it gets to that.
Well, it's a straight red here for Romano.
Second yellow.
I thought it's, in fact, a second yellow, is it? And the red card following that, not sure what happened there. I think I had my eye on the referee. Had missed the first yellow card that had popped up. For Torino, a side that's already played 2 matches and had men sent off in 2 matches earlier on in the week, is, well, the